link, who knows what is in it. Yeah, I know. I mean, I do really have to do this stuff. I had when I have to like enforce some rules and do bans and just since ring stuff. But yeah, I guess I should. I mean, my mod should be doing this, right? And where the hell is my mod here today? Where is Naida? He's missing another of my streams today. Oh, here is Poker Hammer. He joins the table on 25.50 cents now. Betting again here, and I guess I'll be folding if he raises. Now I'm going to check back. I'm going to check back. Not sure what he called me here with. Like maybe a Jack 10 would be a hand that he could be calling me here with, or 7-4. Sure, 7-4 is also good. Yeah. So I said I'm going to do some color text. So let's see. Gerkop is also already orange. So, but I guess he is definitely winning here at these limits, of course. And if he's playing, not sure if he's playing these limits. I don't remember seeing him on my limit before. I'm going to check here just because I know that he's probably not betting with a hand better than mine here, unless he obviously has a queen here, just because my range is pretty good here, I guess. So I mean, I can't expect him to check back with a 7, so if he bets, maybe he could bluff here, so I'm not sure if I would call there. It would be pretty tough, to be honest. My oh yeah, I went up, yeah. So yeah, my poker story won to the months of January and February this year, and I didn't put any money in. So how did you, did you win in those all-in shootouts, or how did you, or in free rolls, or how did you won money without putting any money in? Live slot machine is rigged. Well, obviously it's rigged. I mean, it's rigged to some like fixed point, I guess. I don't know how slot machine works, but like I said, I just wanted to experience slot machines like for one time in my life, so that's why I put a few bucks in, and yeah. Good flop, good turn, even better river, so obviously I was betting all the way, hoping to get a call from Stour guy, and I did. He did this with ace-9, so that's fine with me. PokerHyperHammer.com. So did I get? I'm playing for hour and a half now. Yeah, exactly an hour and a half. So I'm going to squeeze another hour and like 10 minutes in. So yeah, playing with the hard limits now. It's definitely going to be a bit more aggressive here. I can already see that. Folding here. So he didn't bet, so I guess I'm going to check here. I just hope that he bets now. And I'm going to do that again on the river. That king is obviously pretty bad, but I'm going to do that again. Yes, he did this with ace deuce, so I am happy with that. It was pretty great. 8-7, let's fold, Jack 7, let's fold. Let's see the guys here, let's see. Can I make some color codes right now? Knaster here seems like playing pretty weird. I actually don't have a color code for a player like this. I guess I'm going to do lots of like yellow color text here, maybe some oranges for some of the good guys. I probably won't be doing any reds, I mean. Not sure how many good players are playing these limits, of course. Calling here, and I guess I'm donk betting a better improved hand, which is a 2-pair here is definitely an improvement, so definitely donk betting here. I could make a Stour like he seemed like an orange for me, like a yellow for me. Which probably means not that great, like he's pretty aggressive, so that's basically what means a yellow attack I make for players which I don't mind having at the tables, so When I usually play my usual limits, my regular limits, if I have a position on 2 yellow guys, I see the tables. I obviously always search for players that have a green color tag, so I definitely play always when there's a green color tag player on the tables. But if there are like 2 players, 2 yellow type of the players on table, I definitely join also. So obviously I'm trying to avoid the guys who have a red color tag, which means that they are pretty good. I'm trying to avoid oranges, just because that means that we won't be doing anything else than building up rake. But I don't mind playing with yellow ones, of course, and of course green ones the best one, and there are also teal ones. If you see like this teal color, it's called teal, I guess. Wait, how do I show it? Oh, like this teal color. That means this is kind of tight recreational player, so a bit more tight. Look, you play any video games? And if so, which ones? Yeah, I actually play some video games. Last year, the most hours that I put in video games was in Europa Universalis 4. It's basically a grand strategy game from Paradox, and it's a pretty good one. I also playing like RimWorld. Not sure if you know. I have this game RimWorld here. How do you say about RimWorld? What kind of type of game that is? Like a Dwarf Fortressy game, if you know what Dwarf Fortress is, but it's just a bit more with a bit of better UI and a bit easier to understand, really. So I actually am thinking doing some videos about which games are some type of the players are playing. So yeah, maybe some maybe sometime in the future. So yeah. I'm going to call here. If he has a queen here, so be it. He probably does have, right? So he played it pretty queen type of top pair queen play here. So I'm not surprised to see an actual queen here. So that's fine. I mean, USA, there is a home game. Yeah, it's coming as much as I'm playing. I actually think I know which home game you're talking about. I think I played in that home game a few times before. I think the guy is called, let me see, Extra Guy. Is that him? Extra Guy live stream. I think he streams like Sega games and has also a home game which you can play with, but like the first place, when I played, the first place was like $5 or something like that, so it wasn't $100. That seems pretty big, so yeah. I have pair of kings here, so I can't really play any different than this. Not the best river, but definitely value betting here, so I'm calling here. I'm calling, and I mean, people are playing weird even at this limit, so yeah. Gerkop actually open raises and caps. I can see that he is actually doing this with queens on the button. That's what I have in note for him. So I'm going to raise here. I'm going to bet here again. Not sure what I'll do if he raises me here. I'm going to check now. I don't think he's going to call me with ace king or ace queen here. But I think I'm quite confident about my hand here, really. So yeah, that's cool. I don't think he will be calling that, that's why I actually check back. Danny, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Miner's Mafia. Yeah, Extra Guy, yeah. We are thinking about the same hand, about the same guy. What's your favorite game of all time, CoreySteel? That's a pretty good question. Wow, that's really hard question to answer. I played so many good games. I mean, you have to know that my favorite game of all time is not a recent game, so it's probably my favorite game would be like plus 10 years old, plus 10 years old. Yeah. I don't know. I guess Command and Conquer. Command and Conquer. Command and Conquer. I always said this wrong. Like I was how old I was when I got this game. Like 13, I guess, when I got the first game, the first Command and Conquer, and I pronounced it wrong, right? So I said like something like Command and Conquer or whatever. I don't know. I am still pronouncing like that. So yeah, I guess that would be my favorite game. But that Command and Conquer, the first one, the Command and Conquer 1, which is like 15 years old or even more. I can't even recall. So that would be my favorite game of all time, I guess. Pretty close would be like Team Hospital, Master of Orion 2, Super Mario 3 on NES, Tetris on NES, stuff like this. So I kept pre-flop with kings. I kind of call here, usually cold call on the big blind with a hand like this, but I kind of see kings might be a good play with a cap here right away against Gnoodle and Mariela here, who is a viewer on the stream. So yeah. Oh, you play Crusader Kings too? Yeah, I have Crusader Kings. I obviously bought it, so but I never started playing it. It seems a bit more complicated than EU4. Let's say EU4. It seems a bit more complicated, so I never started playing it. But I have all the tutorials downloaded, and I'll definitely will start. I'll definitely start playing it one time. So yeah. Yeah. Hola, Danny. Hola. Don't know the reward. Google it. Yeah, it's in early access, or it's alpha still. But it's a pretty good one. It's I like it. That's probably the game that I played the most in this year. There's also some other alpha or early access game that I play. It's called Factorio. It's basically a game where you build factories. So definitely check it out. Eska Cheng, you cool. Well, I'm happy to hear that, guy. Cheng. Yeah, Crusader King is so much fun, so did yeah, I love it. I started playing like EU3, right? European Universalis 3. That was my first Paradox game, and I obviously really liked it. It was kind of complicated for me to start with, but I got used to it pretty quick. So now that EU4 was out, of course, I bought it right away, and I put the most hours in this game last year. Yeah. I'm going for a call and raise the turn here, pretty standard, so not folding, definitely not folding my pair of jacks here. We saw that players are capable of anything here really, so definitely not folding. Is he afraid of that 8? Are you afraid of 8 of flush draw? No, you're not. Wow. Well, I'm going to call. Call anyway and lose to an ace, yeah. So let's see the tables. Tables are obviously not as good as they were on my lower limits, but we can't really be picky much here. There are not like a million tables available, so of course I would be happy if we could get like a table a bit more soft tables, but it is what it is. Calling again with my open end. I guess I would be donk betting with my mate hand here. Pair of fives. I can't really donk bet. Knife for session with Rangoon. Yeah, let's refresh my graph here. It looks pretty great. Oof. The hell? I'm up 30 bucks already. Oh wow. That's pretty crazy. I guess I should stop live streaming right now so I can record 30 bucks a day here today. Wow, yeah, doing pretty great. Getting also pretty lucky, so pretty run good, yeah, like I said, running pretty good. I still play a lot of StarCraft 2, just real-time strategy games always been so much for me, fun for me. I actually don't like StarCraft, to be honest. I've never tried the StarCraft 2, but I did try StarCraft 1. But I actually preferred Command and Conquer to our StarCraft, I guess. I also played the strategy games. They also played was Crush, Kill and Destroy, so KKND, I guess. Which one? I also played Warcraft 2, I guess it was. Some other strategy games, I guess. Red Alert after Command and Conquer. So yeah. Yeah, doing great in my first session here at this table. So Simba Sienna, so let's color him as a fun player. I guess this is my first green color tech here at my 25 cents table, so or even in my live stream. 3-bet by Knesser here. I'm definitely not folding right away. Definitely ace queen is too good of a hand to fold, so I'm basically calling down if the board doesn't get like really ugly. I'm definitely calling down with ace queen, definitely calling down with the 10. He didn't even bet on the river again, so yeah. Yeah, I basically have Quill 18's. I basically have his tutorials downloaded, so I'm basically a fan of either of Quill 18 and Arumba, so I definitely know these two guys. So yeah, I am cool, you are awesome, cool. That's a great Chang. Yeah, big free roll knows he was here from the start, so. The problem here is with my Crusader Kings. The problem is that if I start playing Crusader Kings also, man, I don't know when I'm going to play, when I have time to play poker then. So yeah, that's why I saw 2 great games already this year, or maybe even 3 great games this year that I really wanted to buy, but I just said nah. I have to play poker. I shouldn't be buying games. The one was, I think, was what can I check it? I can check on my Steam, right? I can check on my Steam which games I have on wish list. I think the one was Darkest Dungeon. It was one of the games that I wanted to buy, and the other one was, I don't really like RPGs. I never liked them, but the Duncan, no, Duncan. Not Drunken, but Dark Dungeons, something like that. It was like I can't remember my Steam nickname, and I'm not logged in, so I guess I can check. I don't really like RPGs, but the Darkest Dungeons seem really good to me. So and there's also a the new city building game. It's City Skylines, something like that. So that one definitely looks like a really good game also. And there was another one, but I can't really recall which one was that. So can't recall right now. I know there was a cap pre-flop. I know Sam's dead might be also maybe he has a better hand than mine here, but I don't really believe Tower, to be honest, here, so I'm just calling down here with my pair of 5s. I hope they are good, that it's good, so. And he might also show me an aces here, so, and that would be perfectly fine, but nope, he has king queen, so another good hand. Is it true that variance in fixed limit holding is harder than no limit? No, that is not true. It's different kind of variance. It's not the same variance in, as it's in no limit hold'em. The problem with fixed limit hold'em is that the win rates is a bit not a bit. It's smaller. Win rates are smaller than in no limit hold'em, so the variance is kind of a nasty one. It usually goes for quite a long time, so you basically have a really long stretches of running bad and playing break-even-ish poker, even though you're doing everything correct. So so I wouldn't say the variance is higher than in no limit, but it's definitely a pretty nasty variance anyway. You could say it's a more. I think the last time when I was asked this question, I said that variance here is a bit more shallow, I guess, but it takes for longer. So check raising here with my top pair jacks and a gut shot. Got a 3-bet by Knesser here, and I guess, I mean, now all I can do is basically hope that I hit here. I don't know. Knesser 3-bets. I have 2 pair here. I guess I'm going to 3-bet here and just see what these guys do on the later streets. Of course, I'm not pretty happy about either a cap pre-flop or a raise here by Gerkop. Now that he caps, I'm basically in trouble here. And this is the worst. The worst river there is. Even oh no, that's not the worst. Even if I were beat to ace queen before, I'm beat also now. So I guess he has a king jack when he checks that queen, and yeah, that's exactly what he had. Yeah, Crusader Kings can be very addictive. Yeah, I agree. I mean, like I said, I didn't play like European Rosales for quite some time now. But when I start playing EU4, then I'm playing it for like a few months there, and it's hard to stop really. I just start doing all the achievements and stuff like this. Yeah, it's kind of hard to stop. Aces. I'm going for a check raise on the flop. I think it's a pretty good flop for a check raise. So I'm going to note a Gnoodle here as a yellow. Open raise with 10-9, attacking Mariela here, who is our viewer here on the live stream. So Knesser seems a player that is pretty good for this limit, so I'm pretty sure he's a winner at this limit. So definitely I'll try to avoid him. So on the tables, yeah. 3-bet by Bata Lovat here, and now he checks with King 5-5 board. Not sure what to make out of it. So he might either have a full house here, or he might be doing this with an ace-queen type of hand, I guess. Who knows? But I can't really do much with 10-9. Oh, now I remember. The other game is Off-World Trading Company. I think it's also in the early access. So these are 3 games that I really wanted to buy this year, but I have bought none so far. So, and I'm pretty proud of myself, to be honest. But I have many games in my wish list, so yeah. Let's refresh my graph. I guess we lost a few hands here and there, so definitely we're not at our... Oh, we're still at 30 bucks, so like Thomas says, like hookers and blow time, so yeah. Not going to defend Jack 6, but I'm betting here with my pair of 5s against Burat here. Not the best looking turn, to be honest, but I have to bet again. Am I going for a check call now? I mean, what is he calling me here with? I have no idea. Pair of 4s. Did he hit a pair of 6s? That would be pretty bad for me. I guess I'm going to call and see the... He actually has the same hand as me. Man. Are there major downswings in limit hold'em like in no limit hold'em? Definitely there is. There definitely are. You definitely need to have a pretty good... the harder you go, you definitely need a pretty much bigger bankroll management from that. Pretty bigger bankroll to say. Better say. Tighter bankroll management. So that's why, for example, we are doing this bankroll challenge with pretty aggressive bankroll management, but we are actually stopping at like $1,000. When you hit like $1,000 here, you definitely shouldn't be moving up to 4 tables. You should be staying at $1, $2 tables. Betting here with my pair of 7s, I think it's pretty good. So only split pot games with high-low have less variance. Yeah, for example, Omaha high-low. Man, I really want to learn that game, but man, I don't have time, brother. So it's either Crusader Kings 2 or Omaha high-low. These are my 2 options. What should I choose? He seems really folded, so I guess I'm going to bet here again. Even if he calls here, I still have some outs here. For example, a 9 could be out. So I'm going to check here and hope that I win with a pair of 9s, and I do. Tigorek, you raised me on the flop, so I have ace with queen kicker. So yeah. I guess I'm losing this hand. I guess I'm losing this hand. 5-6, so yeah, he got lucky there, so that's fine. It is fine. I'm going to raise with queen jack 3-bet, so... What's the delay here? I think I have 2 minutes on delay. 2 minutes delay, and there are like 30 seconds delay on Twitch latency anyway, so yeah, about 2 to 3 minutes, so yeah. Black Raven raises us, by the way. We saw some weird play by Black Raven in hands before, but that isn't the best turn here. So I'm just calling down here with my pair of kings, and now there is a straight. Should I raise here and fold to a 3-bet? Am I capable of folding to a 3-bet? I don't think I'm capable of that, but definitely need to raise here with my straight now. So he actually check raise me with a pair of 10s, even though I 3-bet him from middle position versus undergun. So obviously my range is pretty tight there. But I guess he's not really thinking about ranges that much. So I'm going to make a beta low watt here as basically as a need here. So, and I'm going to make a Knaster here as an orange. I mean, I could actually note him as a red, but let's do an orange for now. I guess it's kind of hard for me to make to know someone being really good at these stakes. I mean, that's definitely a possibility. There people are good here. So, but for now, let's do this for now. So I am playing for 2 hours now. Yeah. King 5, definitely going to defend. I'm going to call once here. If Borat bets Burat, he's not Borat, he's Burat. I'm going to call here Mariela here with ace high and backdoor flush draw, and obviously I have some outs there. So yeah, I'm going to fold this one. I'm going to check raise my straight here now. I'm going to donk bet now with my pair of aces now here. Bottom left, I got a raise. Yeah, I'm kind of in trouble now. We split with most of the aces here. We doesn't split with ace 6, of course, but an ace king. But I guess he actually has a 6. I guess he wouldn't be raising with with like ace jack or ace 10. So if he's not bluffing, I guess I could fold here. So, and I mean, knowing Mariela, I think a fold would be a better one. Yeah, better to make there. So yeah. Not the best looking flop, to be honest. I guess I'm going to bet here again on the turn and go for a check call on the river. Yeah, I'm going to wait like few seconds, like, oh, there's a flush draw. I'm really scared of this flush draw. I'm going to check for a check call here. So if he makes a bet anyway, he doesn't. So that's why yeah, that's why I wait. Oh, he had ace 4. Wow. I guess we're going to note him as a yellow. So we have position on 2 yellows, and that we are happy about it. So yeah. Knaster 3 bets us pre-flop. The flop is okay-ish for my hand, so not sure if he's going to bet 3 times here on this board. He's definitely going to bet again right now with that queen, so I'm just going to fold. Nyron, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Midrace Mafia. Yeah, if mirror is big, you can play with looser bankroll management, of course. But higher we go, the lower our win rate will be. So we need to tighten up. Every time I come here, you move up on limits. Good job with. We will watch Heads Up for All soon. Yeah, that was pretty good day today. So let's hope we keep it that way. So when we're moving up to a high limit when we hit 250 bucks. So that's a long way to go. So I think I saw before when I was looking to my bankroll challenge Excel file, we needed like 8.5 days to go from 5 cents 10 cents tables to 10 cents 20 cents, and then we needed like 13 more days for this limit. So yeah, I think that's still pretty good. I know Black Iron was pretty short there, so that's why I actually put him. That's why I raised on a flop already. So I just wanted to put him all in pretty quick here. So he had a drawing hand, so it's not like he was drawing that or anything. Calling here with my pair of tens and check raising that flop, even though there's a king on the board. Check raising anyway. If I'm calling with such a good hand on the big blind, I should check raise quite a lot here on spots like this, and I got raised right away. I mean, I'm not really believing. I mean, of course, he might have the best hand here. That wouldn't be like a surprise to me, but we saw that the Bankroll was playing quite weird in a few hands before, and he did the same here. So my pair of tens were good, so he tried to bluff me with ace 9. He probably wasn't bluffing, he was like doing this for a free showdown, I guess. He might think, oh, he has a flush draw, he might have a straight draw, I'm going to raise him for a free showdown, and yeah, it wasn't good. So I know you must have the question all the time, but it's my first time watching you. What do your colors represent? The colors that you mark players. Hey Warlink, welcome to the. Oh, that's you. Thanks for the follow. I actually, I have to tell you, if you're first time watching, I have to tell you that I haven't made any color text until today. So I said I'm not going to do any color text, and I'm not doing any notes on 5 cents 10 cents tables and 10 cents 20 cents tables. So this is my first limit that I started doing notes and color text. So I definitely should tell you guys what these notes are. So am I going to bet here? I guess I am, and I'm going to fold if he raises. So if he's screwing me here on the river, that will be a pretty good player from him, but I'm not sure if he's capable of. So basically my color texts are as follows. We obviously have a green tag here. That means this is a player that we are most likely are going to play with. I mean, that we would really like to play with. So that means that he's a fun player. So these are players that we are searching for. So there, the other similar tag is a teal tag. That means that he's also a kind of loose passive, but a bit on a tighter side. So we definitely like to see players like this also. So the next color tag is a yellow one. That means basically not that good a player, more on a like maniac title style. I do some these guys even if they are a bit tighter, but basically if I have two yellow players on the table, I definitely am going to join a table like this. And there is a orange tag. That means player is basically playing a tag style of game, being a regular at the tables. The red tag is someone who is really good at the tables. There's also a pink color note. Pink color note means that someone is really tight. For example, 2316 here, beta lowat means he's really tight. Ko here is also really tight, so I could definitely make him a pink also. I think pink would be even a better color tag for him than a yellow one. So is there any other color tags left? I guess there is like the greenish slash brownish color tag. That means that player is an unknown to me, so I basically use this color tag on the higher limits mostly. So when there's someone new at the table that I haven't played any hands against him, I just note him as a in that green brownish color. So and then I play like a few orbits with him, and I just do a normal color tag afterwards. So yeah, so I hope that answers your questions, Warling. So yeah, let's see some other chat here. Freedom Torrent makes you say win rate doesn't good win rate does definitely is for makes for a small swings. Not sure why I would say it's not. I am predictable. Yeah, I think you're kind of predictable, Pokerhammer. So that's why I think my fold there would be a better one. But now that I said that, right? Now that I said that you seem kind of predictable, I'm pretty sure you're going to start bluffing me and raising me all the time. So maybe that wasn't the best thing to say out loud here. What stake do I usually play? I usually play up to 1530. So I start playing at $2, $4 tables, and the $15-30 tables are the biggest one that I play. So I play like 5 different stakes. Traffic isn't the biggest one in fixed limit holders, so that's why I need to spread my action on more stakes basically. So yeah, I was checking here, not sure why he was calling me with that ace on the board. So I check here, so I was hoping to see a bet from him. Unfortunately didn't get him. He might call me with king high, so I might that could be a bad check on the river, to be honest, but I guess I have to stand by it now. Man, it will take your take a year to make 1,000 US. Half of life, is it really worth it? So it's definitely not going to take a year. I know it seems slow, but look, we needed like 23 days to basically quintuple our bankroll here. So of course, when we get to the higher limits, we will win even more money in terms of dollars. So it's definitely not going to take it whole year. So but yeah, I'm fine as long as this takes. So I can make that means I can stream here on Twitch for quite a long time, and I'm happy with that. I'm going to call here. I don't expect to win here. He called us pre-flop, cold calls pre-flop, called us on a flop on a turn. So he has to have something here, right? So I'm calling here anyway. Just hope that I'm not. I just hope that I don't see a bigger ace here. So, and that's exactly what happened. So yeah, unfortunately. But his play was fine, I guess. I'm not sure if he was actually value betting on the river, or he was just bluffing with that ace high. I think he was basically bluffing. So And you never like to see it, that, of course, when someone is bluffing with the best hand. So yeah. Please don't want this guy end up a compulsive gambler. Oh, you so don't know me, Tomate bot, I guess. You so don't know me. I was just talking about gambling and sports betting before. Like I said, I haven't done any sports betting like 15 years, and I have never done any gambling except I spent like $4 on Bahamas just to get a picture on me playing on slot machines, and that was basically it. So there is like zero chance of me being a compulsive gambler. So don't you worry about me, Tomate bot. Sorry, not Tomate boy. Okay, now we have comfortable. So I'm going to play for half more hour. Let's refresh my graph here. How are we doing? $35, doing pretty awesome, to say the least. Knight 5, let's fold a5. I'm definitely going to play ace 10, 10-8 suited. Now that Coher here raises, we have him as a pretty tight guy, so I mean I'm going to call here. I'm pretty sure Knaster here will jump in. He's going to get pretty good odds here to call here with basically any two. So I'm going for check raise now that I have top pair of tens. I mean, the problem here is with cold calling and then raising with top pair 10 is problem is that Coher is really tight, right? He's basically a nit, that's why we have him color tagged here as a pink one. And my pair of tens might not be good for his range. And now I'm definitely check calling here on the river. I'm pretty scared of the ace. If he decides to bet with worse than ace, that's fine, but fortunately he hits that ace on the river, so yeah. So he raised it with ace 3 suited, so I guess that would kind of be probably the bottom of his range there. That's what I think. I mean, he did raise 3 hands here now. He seemed way tighter in like 15 minutes ago. He might not be as tight for my pink color tag here, but we'll see. For now, I'm staying with that color tag. I could also make Tigerek here pink, but now that I see that these games here, players are playing really tight. I mean, if I would color tag everyone pink, that would be a bit weird. I guess for these limits, I should color tag them as the orange one. I don't know. But if I'm going to color them as orange one, I definitely should color Knaster here as a red one. So yeah. Was check calling with my pair of tens. Not sure what to do now on the river. He bets and he does. I don't really beat much, so I'm just going to fold here. I'm going to raise right away with my pair of queens here. It's a pretty drawy board, so I think I needed to raise right away. And I got a fold from Marilla, so he didn't decide to do anything drastically here. Sam sees that. I guess I could color tag him as an orange also. Burat. We'll see. Tigerek. Let's do him as a pink one.